Hey y'all, and welcome to Southland Piper. I'm your host Tim. Hope you're doing well today. Well, as you can tell from the title of this video, it wasn't one that I necessarily wanted to make. I've got a Castello Shape 15, just a wonderful smoking pipe, very light, great pipe. But after I switched to filtered pipes, of course it didn't have one, so I had it in a group of pipes that I was going to sell. So I was looking over that set of pipes and saw the Castello in there and thought, well, let me do some measuring. And it was right there at the minimum, slightly under the size of the stem, but I thought I could convert it. I converted my Castello 55 without any issues. So, and this Castello, which has a push military mount or whatever you want to call it, very similar to some Savinellis. I've done 4, 5 Savinellis, and about the same size. But I made an error in not taking into consideration that the Savinelli 15 had an acrylic stem. The Savinellis that I had converted had vulcanite stems. Vulcanite can be a little bit more forgiving than the acrylic. And so I found that out the hard way. But I went through with, well, I decided to repair the pipe, see what I could do with it. I mean, might as well. And so this is going to document that process that I went through to repair it. Lesson learned, but if you don't make mistakes, you don't push yourself to learn more. Now I definitely learned something on this one. So let's swing around at the workbench and let's see what I did to fix this pipe. Everything looks good so far, but well, I sure don't like the sound this thing makes. Well, as you can imagine, I was a little upset about the pipe and or the stem, and stopped recording. I did take a picture that you've already seen, showing the break in the stem. But being aggravated, I didn't feel at that time like I wanted to record anymore. So what I've done at this point is, this is a 6mm adapter. I had to go ahead and cut down a little bit more to give me some good material, but I have now super glued an adapter in, and so even this very thin outside edge, having the break in it, it's going to have a ton of support underneath. So I feel good about the repair. I've just now got to cut this off and start some sanding and file work, and we'll have to see how it turns out. But I think it'll be fine when we finish. All right, we've got the excess cut off, and next thing we'll do is start doing some sandpaper work and filing. We'll see how she goes. Still using 400 grit. Let's do a little turning here. I do have a little ridge of glue on the outside that I've got to bring down. Makes a lovely sound, huh? You can see the line, so I'm going to have to work on that some more. And we're starting to back to fitting a little bit. Anyway, we'll continue on and see if we can get this sanded down and fitting correctly again. All right, I've done a little file work and sanding down. It's fitting nicely. Let's get it buffed up. Well, I've got my first round of buffing complete. There's a couple of little areas I've got to still clean up, but I think it's looking pretty good so far. I'm gonna work on the end as well, but it's looking okay. Well, I'm gonna call the Castello repair done. I think it turned out really well. It's actually very, very difficult to find any evidence. Um, this stem, I don't know how some of the other Castello stems are done. I've only got one other Castello. Had a very rounded um, ending on the stem there. It's almost like if you cut a donut in half and laid it on top. But I think I captured that pretty well. But it turned out well. Hard lesson to learn, but nonetheless, learn something, and you just take that forward with you and try to do better. Try not to make the same mistake again. Of course, if I sell the pipe, I'll disclose the repair. But let me know what y'all think. Um, if anybody's looking for a good deal on a Castello, let's talk. But I'd like to have kept it, but the conversion to 6 mil didn't work out. But I feel real good about the repair. I don't think there'll ever be a problem with it. Some close-up pictures showing the repair. Thank you for sharing your time with me today and hope to talk to you soon. Bye.